The market trades sideways as we await the next CPI report. Are the bulls still in control? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in last week's video, I talked about the fact that even though the market made a big push down on Thursday, we shouldn't get too bearish just yet, as we did expect a potential C wave into that area, and then the bulls had a potential to bounce it up in a wave 5, and so far the bulls have held support. So now the question is, are the bulls back in control? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, before we jump into the chart, we are running a huge sale to celebrate the release of the Advanced Elliott Wave course. It is live on the website right now. I will have some coupon codes for up to $80 off of different things, as well as 15% off of our memberships later in the video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and not a whole lot happened on Monday. We got a lot of sideways chop here. Through the day, they didn't really break out to the high side or the low side. So mostly just kind of consolidating after a big move down and a big move up on Thursday and Friday. So what comes after consolidation is expansion. So we may chop again tomorrow, as you do have CPI on Wednesday. So we may see another day of this kind of behavior before the CPI report kind of ignites us in one direction or the other. Now we are building squeezes on several different time frames, and that is something to keep an eye on, as we do have setups potentially to both sides. I would still put the bulls in control and give them the benefit of the doubt, because we are above support and we are in a bull market as long as we are above support. So we are going to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. So off of this wave 3 high last Thursday, that move down over there would have been the C wave of wave 4. Okay, and then we have ABC up of a smaller A wave. We have a potential smaller B wave pullback here, and then we look for the C wave to be consolidating. You have 1 of C and then kind of 2 of C consolidating here. Looking for 3, 4, and 5 of C up toward the all-time highs to complete this A leg. Then you look for a pullback in a bigger B and C to complete the move up toward that 5360 to 5400 area overall in wave 5 of that wave 5 in this diagonal look. We are talking about a large ending diagonal, and this being the 5th part of that ending diagonal. So it is going to be ABC structures to the upside. So this would be the bullish path. They'd be looking to break out back up toward the all-time highs and get a potential rejection from there and then push higher. Now, the alternate is that this is going to be the C wave breaking out and it's just going to be all of C. So there is this possibility, let me take these lines off here, that off of this wave 4 low, you have A and B, and this is going to be the C wave directly higher, and you're not going to get this A-B combo before you get up to C. So it is possible if we break over the all-time highs directly. So we should come up here and meet some resistance in that 5330 area. It is possible that they continue to kind of chop here and then just move directly through. If that's the case, we would consider this the C wave already. This red C wave here, this A would just move down like this. And we would look for a direct move higher into that 5360 to 5400 area. So that is a potential possibility that we don't get this secondary pullback here in the circle B, where circle A would be basically to all-time highs up here, then circle B, and then circle C up. And then we could just kind of grind sideways and then chop through here. So those are the two bullish paths. It's basically the difference of, do we reject the all-time highs before going higher, or do we kind of consolidate them and then go? For the bears, they kind of want to break down below 52.18. That's going to be their level to break. If they can break through that, they should challenge this low. And then breaking that, I think, should build some momentum to the downside. So we should see them come down and at a minimum, I think, challenge this blue box. They do have support at 51.80 as well as 51.67 and 51.50. So there's support in here, but I do think a breakdown of this low will lead to some momentum into this blue box. And then we'll see if the bulls can hold support or if they're going to give us a breakthrough to the downside. So the bears really want to kind of consolidate this area. They can give up a little more. 52.82 is about the highest they want to give up to the upside through 52.82. And it's very likely we come up and take out this B wave high and continue in this bigger ABC pattern. So the bears key levels, 52.82 to hold, 52.18 to break. Bulls key levels, they want to break over this B wave here at 53.09, break through the highs, or you could see a little pullback here and then break through, and then they'd be on their way to 53.60 to 5400. Over on the NASDAQ. Okay, so on the NASDAQ, They have held a support down here at the blue box. I told you their back was up against it. It would be unlikely that they were able to survive a break through that blue box and go back and make all-time highs. So they did hold where they needed to hold. And so far on the NASDAQ, we do have what looks to be an A, B setup with C to come back to all-time highs. If they're going to follow through, there is a chance that NASDAQ can come up to this 18,600 area while ES goes and makes a new high and then NASDAQ rolls over. There is a chance that can happen. That will be a very key area for the bulls to get through. But assuming we are bullish here, from the low, you have a 1-2 down here, and then 3, you could see a 4-5. I'd like to see maybe one more high and then a pullback in 2, and then 3, 4, and 5 for the breakout up to the 18,850 to 19,129 area. So you'd want to see them break out in this wave 3, either directly, okay, and directly would mean through 18,557, or they pull back in a wave 2 first after making a 5th wave up. This does look like only 3 up to me right here, with a 4th wave pullback consolidating. So if we can get one more high into this resistance for a 5th wave up, then that'd be 1 of C. Then you'd pull back in 2 of C and look for the breakout in 3 of C. And at any point, if they push over 18,557, we are more than likely already in 3 of C. And we'd be looking for a completion of around that 18,850 to 19,129 area overall for this bigger wave 5 of its diagonal on the NASDAQ, before looking for the market to try to turn over there. So NASDAQ has a bullish setup in a C wave to the upside, assuming they can push through this major resistance at 18,557 up to about the 18,620 area. If they get through that, then very likely we're on our way to 18,850 to 19,129 to make one more high on the NASDAQ. For the bears, they want to hold under that 18,557 area. They want to break down below 18,136 and then ultimately through the blue box to give us an indication that at least a shorter term, medium term top is in, and potentially even a much larger term top as we see what happens after we break the blue box. So NASDAQ has pretty clear parameters. Break through 18,557, and it's very likely we're on our way to 18,850 to 19,129. Break through 18,136, we test the blue box through that, and we can see selling accelerate to the downside. Guys, if you like the information I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to the web page. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. I mentioned earlier in the video we're having an incredible sale right now to launch our Advanced Elliott Wave course. It's for sale online right now at $147, but I have coupons for all of my stuff with huge discounts because I want you guys to get this material and take it in and understand the market. You're getting right now, I have a coupon for the Advanced Elliott Wave course. It's AEW 2024. You can see that coupon on the screen. It will make this $147 $67 for the advanced course. You will not see this price again. This is an introductory offer. You really should take advantage of it. We also have our beginner's course that currently goes for $67. I'm giving $30 off of that course with the coupon code BEGINNER. You can see on the screen there. This is a discount that makes this about half off. And then we have our bundle where you get both courses. Normally, you'd get that for the price of $177. Today, I'm giving it to you for $97. Both courses for $97. That's both of these courses for almost half of this price. That is not going to be seen again on this either. It's $80 off the bundle. It's an incredible deal. And then you get 15% off a monthly membership if you want to do that. And all of our courses come for free in our monthly memberships. I'll explain that in a little bit. But you get 15% off of these courses if you sign up, and they include all the educational material. Now, if you do want to sign up, guys, when you click join today on whatever room you want to do or whatever course, make sure you put the coupon code in and see it change. So for the beginner's course, we'll scroll all the way down here to where it says have a coupon. You'll click on that. A box comes up, type in the coupon code, and this one, it's beginner. We hit enter. You'll see a little bar come up, and it'll say coupon code applied successfully. Scroll back up. You can see right here it's now priced $37 with coupon code beginner. Now, down at the bottom, it's going to say pay with credit card, and it doesn't have information here. You hit sign up, and you enter your credit card information on the next screen. So that's how you do that, or you can pay with PayPal as well. Guys, we also have 2 incredible monthly rooms. And these monthly rooms come with a 7-day free trial. And that's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it, become part of the trading team, interact with PT and I, interact with the group, and make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking this out. We also have our education material. I just spoke about our advanced course and our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. In our advanced course, it's all of the complex structures that the market can give us, the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, the triple threes, everything you can see over here on the left-hand side are the different categories and the videos that are in them. And then on here, you can see we go through real examples of diagonals, how they work, their fib levels, everything you need to know about them so that you can find them on the chart and be able to chart these complex patterns and make money and understand when and how and where to invest. Now, you can see on the screen that people are really loving this course and it's helping them understand Elliott Wave overall. But if this is a little bit too advanced for you right now, or you're just starting out with Elliott Wave, we do have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is helping real traders make real money by finally understanding the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up. And this is because Elliott knew that the news doesn't mean anything. Key levels are what matters, and it's what matters when they break and when they hold, and knowing what to do. And this gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. Now, this course is 25 videos where I go over 3 different parts. The introduction, where we go over your Elliott Wave expectations, your mindset and emotion, the KISS method and why it works, the chart setup and tools, where we go through every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave Theory and why, and the Elliott Wave for Beginners area, where we go through each of the waves, break them down, how to measure them, how to find them, how to understand them, the pivot, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, everything you need to know in bite-sized chunks so it's easy to understand so that you can make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of our educational programs is that they are included in both monthly rooms. So if you become a monthly member, you get these courses for free. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over every chart and count that we have and what to expect, as well as answer all of your questions. We also have the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade, which means we do trade quite often in my room. And if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as futures trading, individual stocks, his income trading method that's killing it. I posted his results last week. They're amazing. And the reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. It gets you in at a cheap price and gets you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. And it's something you really have to see to understand, which is another reason for the 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Our key takeaways for today: we consolidated sideways most of the day. We're looking for either a breakout or a breakdown. After contraction comes expansion. The bulls want to push up and break through 52.82 first. Then they need to break through this 53.09 level. If they reject up here, we would look for the B wave pullback and then C. However, if they push through the all-time highs more directly, then we'd look for a more direct path toward that 53.60 to 5400 area. For the bears, they want to push down through 52.20, break the lows from last week, and then break the blue box to give us an idea that a local or intermediate top is in place. Over on the NASDAQ, again, sideways trading for the day. The bulls want to break out over 14,462, and then 18,557 to 18,620 is the number. They get through that, it's very likely we're on our way to 18,850 to 19,129. If, however, they reject anywhere through here and break down through the blue box, that would be an indication that a local or intermediate or even longer term top is in place, depending on what we get after that, and the bulls should be on alert. Guys, that is your market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.